All right, we're live.
Legend has it that it was written by the Dark One.
The Kinonomicon
Ex Mortis. Roughly translated,
Good movie.
of the dead.
Another week, and I'm still upset at Hot Dog.
What's wrong, buddy?
Because you keep making us late.
Oh man, I guess you should cry louder about it.
I don't know.
You
I
think
keep
Hot
getting
Dog's
these
just,
weird
like,
vibes from Hot Dog.
In his
'cause-
car, driving home from work, like, oh my god, I gotta hurry, I'll be late for Kino. Oh god. I don't know. I don't think that's the way it works.
Oh, I keep
Hot
getting
Dog,
these
you
weird
can tell
vibes
us.
from Hot Dog. Because Hot Dog, he's a musician, and he told me about one time a few years ago, he was in this band, right? He was telling me about this guy that wanted to get out of it, but like wouldn't just come out and say it. And he was telling me like the guy would show up late, he wouldn't memorize any of the songs. And it's like with Hot Dog. He keeps showing up here late, he won't watch any of the movies. I'm getting that vibe.
And
from
that
him.
guy's name was Jim Morrison.
And that guy's name was Albert Hot Dog.
So he just killed himself to get out of Hot Dog's band. That's the only way Hot Dog's going to get out of Kino's, if he kills himself.
Oh boy.
But
That's best case scenario. You just made Hot Dog's day. He's like, wait, I have a way out of this? Oh boy.
I had no idea.
Right. Anyways, we've got a gay, boring movie to talk about, and the chat's already divided because Elfinder General is like, I can't believe you didn't like this. It was so good. And then Eric's like, yeah, this movie was.
Right.
Eric says the first 5 minutes of the movie fools you into thinking it could be fun, but it's not. And,
Gay
we
boring
also got-
Nomicon. That's what we should retitle this, because we're a bunch of gay boring guys who watch gay
Right.
boring
Kino-
movies.
Kino-
Long
nothing.
overdue, if you ask me.
Tim, by the way, is in the chat. He says, have y'all seen Nana Land?
Is that weird
What?
puppet thing you just posted on Twitter, Tim? Because what the fuck was
No.
that?
Tim said, "You know what else is long, gay, and boring?" And with an arrow pointing down. I think it's supposed to be to his penis.
Nana Land. I just Googled it. It looks horrifying. It's a children's television show from 2000.
Oh, Black Betty, Nana Land.
Man. Oh, Black Betty, Nana Land. Oh, Black Betty, Nana Land.
Oh,
What the
man.
fuck
You're-
is this? Is this supposed to be good, like Wonder Chosen?
Is it? I don't know if it's a real children's show or if it's one of those like fake ones, like Wonder Chosen
It
or
looks-
like Don't
looks
Hug Me, I'm
real.
Scared. I don't know.
It
looks
looks
cursed.
like it could be.
Is she supposed to be an alien? Is she like a gray or something, or a Martian? Or no
Or
one
I
who's
think
it's
listening
an
to us
actual
right now
kid
knows what the
show.
fuck we're talking about. Maybe someone
Nasser-
share your screen.
Yeah, Nasser, pull up Nana Land on the main screen.
Oh, yeah. I got y'all. Here we go. Nana Land. Yeah, this looks cursed. Cursed
There we
image.
go.
Yeah. I have no clue
I
what
think
this
it's a
is.
real
but
children's show.
I'm gonna
but
have a
the
nightmare about
fuck?
this now. I don't know. It's terrifying me with those black eyes, like a doll's eyes.
I don't know. Is she an
Okay.
alien? Is she supposed to be an alien? All right, that's enough of that.
Yeah, that's enough of that cringe.
We're just trying to change the subject so we don't talk about
Well-
Silent
well-
Rage.
Here, I'll lighten our mood real quick with this meme I pulled up.
Oh.
Shelley Duvall trying her absolute best on her 50th take, and Stanley Kubrick's like, "God, I hate you so much."
I feel like Shelley Duvall and Stanley Kubrick had a relationship that was similar to like Meatwad and Master Shake.
Oh yeah.
But, like Shelley Duvall was like, "Hi everybody, I'm here to make a movie." He's like, and then Kubrick's like, "You are a stain on the earth, and I wish you were dead."
The thing
Dude.
about it is, I don't feel like he did anything to her that he didn't already do to like everyone else that had to do like 100 takes and he was like screaming at. I don't know why everyone always said, "Oh, but Shelley Duvall, she had it the worst out of all of them." I don't know. I
Hold
don't.
on, Tim. Could you draw a picture of Master Shake with Stanley Kubrick's face, and then Meatwad with Shelley Duvall's face, and then we add
That'll
I don't
go
know, add like a
viral.
Aqua Teen quotes, and then in the bottom right, Common America. So people know where to go after
Anyways,
they like the picture.
Oh yeah, that's meme magic right there. That the
It's done,
crossover
dude.
potential
It'll
of The
pop up on
Shining.
fourth
this movie
channel.
sucked so bad. I don't even think Vinegar Syndrome would
We
put
didn't
it
even
out.
get a chance to talk about Epstein's Island yet.
But no, Silent Rage, so dumb and boring. I feel bad for whoever had to watch it to write the plot summary on Wikipedia because they probably wanted to shoot themselves in the head.
That was an easy as fuck plot summary though, because for about 40
You
minutes
had
in
to
the middle
sit
of the
through
movie,
it. You
nothing
had to-
happens.
You had to hate your life for the whole duration.
So like the movie starts out really promising. Like it opens up with a double axe murder. This crazy guy is going ape shit. Then Chuck Norris shows up and tackles him, and then the cops shoot him. And you're like, all right, that's a pretty good opening 15 minutes. I can't wait to see what happens next. And then for 40 fucking minutes, that guy is laying in a hospital as a bunch of weird scientists are like, wow, this dude was crazy, flipped out and killed a bunch of people. Let's make him bulletproof. And then they just start making him bulletproof, but they're
Well,
doing
you
it
know
in like
what?
real fucking time.
It worked in RoboCop too,
Man,
Yeah,
there
it
was-
did. I watched another movie that was just like Silent Rage, but better. But I'll get to that in a second. But so they spend 40 fucking minutes like working on this like discount
and then they
Michael
turned him
Myers
into
to make him
Wolverine.
bulletproof.
They turn him into Wolverine for the lulls.
Well, there's no real reason. It's like these, and they're. I'll be honest, they're two Jewish scientists, and they're like,
Okay,
"Oh,
alright.
what if we made the guy bulletproof? Let's just see what would happen. Maybe he'll kill the Gentiles."
I do like how all these movies, it's always like, man, we need to figure out who we can test this upgraded anti bullet technology on. Oh, I know. What about this criminally insane person? Nobody will miss them. Let's go ahead and make them a mutant Superman.
Yes.
And they're all
So-
that meme where the guy's like, "I am a genius." Oh no! It just always
Every
backfires.
I'm
But
not
so that
gonna
40-minute stretch though, nothing happens, and they actually have to put filler in the movie because nothing is happening. So like, Chuck Norris is the sheriff or the deputy, whatever, of this small town, and some random bikers show up and they see the sheriff and like, "So you're the sheriff around here? We're gonna kick your ass." Then Chuck Norris is like, "I wouldn't recommend it." And then like 20 minutes
Have you
later,
not heard the memes about me?
yeah,
They call him
like
a-
maybe you're
they
not
call
ready
him a
for those
fag.
yet, but your kids are gonna love them. But then, like 20 minutes later, like Chuck Norris and his fat comedy relief deputy sidekick are just driving down like the highway, the dirt road, and they see all the bikers parked outside of a bar, and like, wow, let's go in there and fuck those guys up for no reason. Like they're not breaking any laws; they're just partying at a bar, at a biker bar. But Chuck Norris and the fat guy just go to the bar, and for like 15 minutes, they just beat the shit out of all the bikers for no reason, and it's
know
all
what?
just filler.
I gotta
Yeah.
say though, fat comedy deputies are probably one of my favorite genders, so I'm always okay.
Oh
with those
God!
guys.
So
But
you
guys,
like
I-
those James Bond
I-
movies, the 80s ones where he's got the stupid sheriff, the Texas sheriff, the one that's
Guys,
like straight up Dukes of Hazzard.
I don't really watch James Bond movies. I'm
Guys,
not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna
never
lie.
gonna do it. I'm not doing it.
I'm not gonna lie here, guys. I didn't even know who Chuck Norris was. Like, I didn't even know which one was Chuck
What?
Norris. You said he was the cop. I just.
Oh, that's because you're like a Syrian or whatever. Yeah, he's like
I'm
American.
not serious.
You're
No,
not
I
allowed to
really-
watch movies. That explains a lot about Kinonomicon. You've been
Yeah.
bullshitting for 140 episodes, but okay, doing a pretty good
He's
job.
like,
I-
Mark,
I don't
Mark
know.
in the hot dog. I read Stanley Kubrick, a mean man to Shelley Duvall. Like he's always yelling at us. Bro, him.
So the movie though, it's like I think it tricks people into thinking it's good because it has a good start and it has a good ending, and you forget that for 40 minutes in the middle nothing happens because eventually in like the last half hour of the movie, Silent Rage breaks out of the weird hospital and goes on this crazy killing spree. And then eventually, after like a really long time, it finally leads up to Chuck Norris getting in a karate fight with Michael Myers. And so that was worth it. But that's not the best part of the movie, though. The part that just
You know,
actually entertained me the most and had me like laughing my ass off. It's the part where Chuck Norris isn't in the movie. It's when Silent Rage breaks out of the prison and he decides he's gonna go kill his like psychiatrist. So he goes to the guy's house and he's like
that was
chasing
not
the
a big missile, no.
psychiatrist and the psychiatrist's wife like through the house, and he eventually kills them all. But the layout of that house makes absolutely no fucking sense. It's like like, did you notice that like he chases him down a corridor, goes down like a staircase into the basement, chases them to the basement, goes down another staircase into like the sub basement, goes into a dark room, then goes up another staircase, and now he's in the living room, and they go around a corner, and then he's up another staircase, a different one, and he's in the bedroom, and the wife just like opens the closet door, and there's a fucking staircase to the attic. It's like it's the fucking MC Escher house, and she goes and she hides in the attic, and then she goes down the staircase, and then he chases her again, and it's like, what is it, the fucking Resident Evil mansion? I was like, do they put like a scarab inside of a statue and that's how they open the garage?
They got a key with a ruby in it, but they only see the diamond keyhole.
You know what was so funny was when he's like stalking the dude and watching him through the window, and the dude's about to cut some like summer sausage or something, so he takes out like a huge like samurai sword. He's like, oh boy, I hope no one stabs me with this later.
I really liked when Chuck Norris was fucking, because that was really gross.
Yeah, that lady with a perm who looked like she was like 20 years older than him.
Yeah.
You notice that Chuck Norris kind of had a wimpy sounding voice? I think young Chuck Norris just hadn't gotten his gruff man voice yet, so he's like, hey guys, I'm Chuck Norris. I'm here to beat you up.
His voice is in the same register as Michael Jackson's.
So do people actually like Chuck Norris movies? I thought he was just a meme.
I mean, in a memed out way, I think, yeah. But he was just a big part of American culture back then. It's
that he's that so bad it's good. It's like he never really escalated to be like a Stallone or a Schwarzenegger, you know? He was more like the Steven Seagal, Jean-Claude Van Damme tier, like really mid action hero. But the movies he was in, and especially Walker, Texas Ranger, were really funny because they were terrible, that they kind of escalated. And it's all Conan O'Brien, because he had on his late night talk show, he had this thing called the Walker, Texas Ranger lever, where he would just like randomly pull this lever and play a clip from Walker, Texas Ranger, and it'd always be like the most out of context, unhinged clip you've ever seen. Like like Chuck Norris is like got this guy in a wheelchair, and then he just pushes him off a cliff for no reason. You don't know why he does it. Or he's like jump kicking kangaroos or shit. But yeah, this movie just, even the ending, you know, the climax of it's got a lot of action in it, but it's not a lot of the action you'd expect from Chuck Norris. Like, he gets the shit kicked out of him for almost all of it. Like, Michael Myers chases him around and beats him up and throws him out a window, and he runs away from the guy. Like, they get in the car, like Chuck Norris and his love interest, they're like, oh no, this guy's crazy, let's get out of here. And they get in a car, and Silent Rage grabs onto the back of the car and throws them out of it, and then the car explodes and the guy's on fire, and he jumps into the water, like because it's by a pond, and then he comes out of the pond, and not only does he have no burn marks, but his clothes are completely fine. Like, his clothes didn't even get burned, and they made bulletproof clothes for him too, I guess.
You know what we should have watched was Cobra instead. I
fucking love Cobra. That's a good action slasher movie. That's that's Stallone versus what is it? The Night Slashers, the Axemen. It's like a cult of axe murderers. Like that
one
one's
of them
pretty cool.
Played by Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat 2, directed by Panos Cosmatos' dad. Panos did Mandy, so a lot of good on there. Yeah.
Wow, that family likes axes, I've noticed.
Oh yeah. He also directed.
Yeah, no, man, that's kind of bad though, you know, when you're watching the movie and the only thing you can think of is like, man, I'd rather be watching Cobra right now.
I don't know, man. Sometimes you're having like really shitty chicken nuggets, and you're like, man, I wish there were better chicken nuggets in my mouth.
Yeah, right. I wish these chicken nuggets were shaped like dinosaurs, man.
Yeah, they could have been shaped like anything.
Chicken nuggets.
Well, the movie, Chuck Norris finally gets into his karate fight with Silent Rage. And at this point, Silent Rage has been shot like 25 times, and the bullets have gone like completely perforated him. And I don't know how this mad science works, because the bullets are going through him, like piercing all of his vital organs, and it's just not killing him. And Chuck Norris is, after he karate fights the guy, his grand plan is to just throw him down a well. He's like, that'll do it. And that's the end of the movie. He just
That
throws
would
the guy down
do
a well. I suppose, yeah, the guy can survive getting set on fire and shot 25 times, but a fucking well, holy shit. Is he like the little girl from The Ring?
You know what, though? When they do that whole soft reboot bullshit, someone's going to go back to that well and they'll be like, hey, there's a man still in here. And then he'll get out.
Silent Rage is down there.
Yep, he'll fight all the firemen that are around him and everything.
Yeah, who in the chat actually recommended this movie? Because this was a chat recommendation, and I'm very disappointed
This was
in you people.
Elffinder General.
Elffinder? Oh, Elffinder.
Yeah, Elffinder General who picked it, and I hate you for it, Elffinder General.
We tell you you can't watch our stream anymore, but we really need you, man. Please don't leave.
Right.
We did it for you, Elf.
We're at 6 viewers. Wow, this is like an all-time high.
Silent Rage really brings the people out. That's why.
Yeah, I had no idea. Maybe we should watch it again next week, and then every week after that.
And every week we'll just a Silent Rage podcast. So, anyways,
Yeah.
Podesta, right?
So anyways,
whatever
that's
happened
all,
to the
man.
Epstein client list? Like that was a really big deal for like a day, and now we're not talking about it anymore.
That's because they do new shootings and stuff to distract us in the news, so people forget about it.
It's a psyop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything's fake and gay, especially our
It
movies.
is.
Nasser,
So
I'm gonna post a link in the Twitter group. I want you to pull it up on the main screen. It's really important and relevant.
Will
to what
do,
we're talking
Chief.
about.
Bring that up on camera one, would you, Nasser?
Yeah, I got it right here. I just opened it.
This is a new video game coming out on Steam called Epstein,
Oh my God.
where you survive a mysterious island and thwart the sinister plans of Jeffrey and Epstein. Battle the blood-dependent morbiders and forge alliances with other survivors to confront Jeffrey in his grand temple. Master survival tactics and strategic gameplay in this intense adventure.
Just as long as there are no child NPCs in the game at all, because that would be really fucked up.
Oh man!
Unless
So
you
I
are
guess-
one, and it's all the kids are surviving. Like every players are children, and they're trying.
Oh,
to
is it
survive.
like a parody of Escape from Monkey Island, but it's Escape from Epstein Island, and you're a 6-year-old?
Oh man!
Oh man! So what is this my cue to talk about Eyes Wide Shut? Because I watched it.
You're just trying to
and,
bring up relevant stuff to the podcast.
Basically,
Sphincters wide shut.
basically, Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, they're both just like, we're super horny. And then Tom Cruise goes out one night and he meets his piano player friend. He's like, bro, I'm super horny. And his friend's like, oh, you know
Man,
what?
he's
what
just
would
like
take
me,
care of that?
for real.
Right. His friend's like, you know what would take care of that, right? This wild party. And I have to go in blindfolded. I just play the piano there. I have no clue what they do, but they're all naked.
I just play this piano for a horny party over here.
Right. Tom Cruise is like, sign me up. And then he goes and discovers these secret societies, and they're all evil, and they cover up murders. Like they sacrifice one lady in this ritual, and then in the newspaper, like the next day, Tom Cruise sees that she overdosed in her apartment, and yeah, I'm pretty sure they killed Stanley Kubrick for making this movie. Now that's how deranged I am. Stanley Kubrick died after he showed a rough cut to the cast. He died like 6 days later, and
they didn't kill him over faking the moon landing, but they killed him for exposing the Epstein crew. All right.
So so Stanley Kubrick did fake the moon landing, and in exchange, they created these lenses for him to film Barry Lyndon, which I have not seen, but he filmed it all by natural light because NASA made him a lens with 0.7 aperture, the widest aperture ever. Ooh, and
don't you be going all like camera lens autist on us, please.
You're gonna make me sleepy. Ooh.
But yes, no, yeah, he faked the moon landing for a nice camera lens. I would do the same.
Would you?
Yeah, I would fake anything for a camera lens, you know?
Oh.
Is that your version of a Klondike bar? What would you do for a camera lens? Nasser's not old enough to remember that commercial and that ad
I
campaign.
do.
I'm
I
sorry.
remember it. I swear. I
Remember.
promise.
They had it in Libya. Don't talk
Hey, let's
shit.
just keep this Epstein Island video just going for the entire video, this entire stream, so that anybody who
It's
comes in late is
look
really
it.
confused.
It's eye candy. We're no longer theater of the mind. We've graduated to a visual component that happens to be a trailer for an Epstein Island survival game.
Now I'm gonna
Alright.
level
But,
with you, Nasser, and you may be very disappointed in me, or you may not give a shit. But I don't really give a fuck about Stanley Kubrick, and I think I've seen like 2 of his movies. I've seen
Which
The
one?
I've seen
Shining, and
2.
I've seen 2001: A Space Odyssey, and I don't think I've seen anything else he's ever
You
done.
never saw Full Metal Jacket?
I saw like clips of it. I've never seen the whole movie.
I
like
only
that
saw
movie.
The Shining until this one.
Nasser, pull this up on the main screen.
Bring it up on camera too, Nasser.
Here we go.
What a fucking
You just
king, dude.
knocked that out in 5 seconds.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's so
Are you sure
good.
it's not AI? Oh man, Tim, he got it right. So
What Tim needs to do is needs to post that with no context whatsoever, because ain't nobody watching Kinonomicon. No one's gonna know what the fuck is going on.
oh, Dead Punk says you've never seen A Clockwork Orange.
Yeah,
No,
you've
but
never
I have
seen
a
Clockwork
copy of it.
Orange?
I have a copy
No,
of
I haven't actually.
Neither
I
of
have
you.
not. No,
Man, that's
No.
It's
weird.
got British people in it, and those
All
guys
right,
are
all right.
gay.
Have you guys seen AI though?
I did see AI. That's a Spielberg movie where he's like ripping off
Just
Kubrick.
let
I
him.
don't
Let
know.
him do it. I liked
No.
Spielberg's brief sci-fi thing that he did back then because it was like that and Minority Report, and as a minority, I liked it.
Oh, this movie really speaks to me, and I don't know
On
why.
all levels. I love
The
also
Fifth
born
Element
as a-
because I'm also made of elements.
Ooh, Nasser, what are you? You like the Mummy because the Mummy? I don't know what's going on out there. What happened at the pyramids?
Well, Hot Dog, do you like Zorro the Gay Blade because you're Spanish or because you're gay?
That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I
Write that
could-
one down, Mark.
I could do another one. Let's see. Come on, Nasser, you gotta do it. I'm gonna suffer over here.
I don't know. My mind has gone blank. I'm sorry.
You just
What
asked
about-
Nasser to be clever. It's not happening.
Right. Right. I don't know.
That's a good
I'm
bit,
sorry.
guys.
I mean,
All right. Well,
Yeah.
so okay. Well, since we're not going anywhere with this discussion on Eyes Wide Shut, let's talk about an even better movie, Project Metal Beast. 'Cause
Oh
watched
man, I
that
always wanted to
shit.
see that.
Oh man, I watched the Joe Bob Briggs broadcast from TNT from like 2000, and man, so the movie has the exact same plot as Silent Rage, but it's better because it opens with this military guy played by Barry Bostwick, and it's the most accurate depiction of the military-industrial complex ever, where just all they do is spend their time and our money thinking up ways to make the world a worse place. And he just wakes up like one morning and he looks at his dream journal to see what he scribbled down like half asleep, and he reads like bulletproof werewolf. All
Hell
right, let's make
yeah.
it happen.
Based.
So he
That
just
is
gets a
big.
bunch of scientists together and they make a bulletproof werewolf. And then, of course, it goes ape shit and starts eating everybody. And they're
Wait,
like, oh
is it-
no, our silver bullets can't stop it. How could we have foreseen this?
Is it a robot or what? Like,
No, so it's even dumber. The beginning of the movie, they just, the military, the commandos, they just go to Bulgaria and find a werewolf in a castle, and they beat it up, and they steal its blood, and they leave it behind. And then the guy who's like the head commando has the werewolf blood, and once he gets back to America, he's like, oh man, I wish I was a werewolf. Then I wouldn't need my fursuit anymore. And so he
What
injects
the
the
fuck?
werewolf blood into his arm, and he becomes a werewolf. And they shoot him with silver bullets, and they put him in a cryogenic tube. And then 20 years later, in 1994, they decide, like, man, let's make him bulletproof. Wouldn't that be rad? So they graft metal skin onto him and turn him into a bulletproof werewolf. And then they, at the same time, they remove the silver slugs, so the werewolf wakes up, and the werewolf is played by Kane Hodder, so he's like humongous, and the metal beast costume is made by John Carl Buechler, so it looks cool as fuck. And then it's just this metal werewolf killing everybody in a warehouse that's supposed to be a hospital. And you know how they kill him at the end of the movie?
How?
They forge silver bazooka shells and they blow them up with
Are you
silver
fucking
bazooka
serious?
shells. Yeah, it's just
That's so
absolutely.
Why didn't we watch
crazy.
this? Why did we have to watch
somebody
Silent
recommend
Rage?
us that movie next time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Instead of Silent Rage, you could have been watching Project Metal Beast. You fucked
Man.
up, guys.
You know what I hated so much about Silent Rage, by the way? I just got to say that I kept mixing it up with better movies. When I sat down to watch it, I was like, all right, Blood Rage. No, wait, that's not right. I was like, oh, Silent Madness. No, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Everything. Every movie I kept mixing it up with. I was like, oh no, Silent Rage.
Oh boy, Primal Rage on my Sega Genesis. Gotta input the P code. Nasser's not old enough to remember that.
Yeah, I have no clue what
what's a
any of those
P
words
code?
mean.
Remember in Primal Rage, one of the moves that the gorilla has is he can pee
Oh
on people?
yeah. I was thinking of Altered Beast when you said that.
Yeah. Altered Beast, that's a different game.
What's
That's
the P code?
Altered Beast was fun though. I had that on my Genesis.
A lot of naked dudes in that game.
Well, that's the one where you turn into a really buff werewolf. Like that seems to be
Yeah.
going on a lot. Buff
An
werewolves.
even buffer, more naked werewolf
Yeah.
than your naked man, your naked beefcake. That's some gotchi shit for real. I watched a movie.
Okay, you're just gonna end your sentence that way.
What
I
else?
watched
What?
that
I got to
movie.
talk about it with you two.
I
I
also
don't
watched
think you
a
watched
movie.
anything. You didn't
I
watch
did.
anything, did you?
I watched Computer.
If you don't think anything, I'm going to talk about Eyes Wide Shut again.
No,
I'm still looking around my room for objects.
I watched Lamp Mouse.
Shoe? I watched the shoe that didn't fit. No, I watched the movie Talk to Me.
Oh, is it good?
Almost. It was almost good.
Almost.
It was really cool. It was a really cool premise, and then I hate this thing in paranormal movies where the ghost
Where they're
can
like-
just beat the shit out of somebody out of nowhere. Like,
Oh, I thought you were
why
going to
didn't
say
you
where
just
they're
do this
retarded
before?
on purpose.
Yeah, what was
No.
with all the cat and mouse shit where it's like, moving like
yeah,
cups around on a table and it's making the room cold when the entire time it could have just like curb stomped the person.
the moment a ghost like throws a haymaker, I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you doing this?
That's what James
Right,
Wan
yeah.
movies are
Yeah.
like, aren't they? Like The Conjuring and Insidious. It's like it always starts
do
out with
some of
these
that.
super slow burn stuff,
Yeah.
and at the end, the ghost is like spinning chairs on the
It's-
ceiling, and it's like got
it's
a levitating
always-
shotgun.
It's always the ghost of Chris Benoit every fucking time, just like dropping bows off of shit. But I get when it's like a force push because it's like, oh, it's like exerting some force and power or whatever. But yeah, I don't like when a ghost just goes crazy, starts punching.
That
people.
reminds me of like in movies when like two people are fighting, then one of them like pulls out a gun like at the end of the fight. Like, why were you throwing fists?
Because they didn't want it to get that far. You don't understand. It's an escalation.
But that's like the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
It's
The
got,
premise for the movie is cool though. There's like a hand, and they say like, oh, this came from the hand of a clairvoyant fortune teller. And so they go to parties with this hand, and you hold the hand, and you basically can see ghosts, and they have to buckle someone down. And so these teens invite possession into themselves, and because they basically makes them feel good. So it's like a whole thing of like, oh, you get high, and and then this girl's experienced like loss.
Oh shit! Are they like putting the
surprising.
ghosts in a fucking hookah or a bomb?
No,
Is this some
because
Charles Band
because
shit.
while they're not in their body, they feel
Yeah.
good, as the ghost or whatever is using their body to be crazy and stuff.
Okay, I don't know.
No, it's cool. It's a
I-
cool
I'm
idea.
almost-
It sounds interesting. It sounds
It is.
interesting.
Okay,
I
I'll
didn't
give you
like
that.
the last.
It's-
I didn't like the last third, where it just kind of because I thought the premise was unique enough to where I'm expecting the end of the movie to be interesting too, instead of just falling into the other tropes.
I'll give you that. 100 years into haunted house cinema, and we are rapidly running out of ideas. So anything
Yeah.
that's even remotely original, I'll give it credit. Nasser. I bet you sit there and you're just like trying to like impress everybody in the room with everything you know about Stanley Kubrick. Like, oh, you see in this scene, he used a 3x3/4 lens with a fish eye. Oh, in this scene over here, that's called forced perspective.
Oh,
Oh
yeah, I
man,
watched
that reminds
the
me.
host.
Oh man, that reminds me
Yeah.
of this Kubrick meme. It's like the funniest meme ever. I want to find it real quick. Just keep talking. I'm gonna look for this meme.
Okay.
I watched The Host also. That was pretty okay.
Is that a new movie, an old movie? I don't know
No,
what you're
it's
talking
that
about.
old Korean movie from the guy who did Parasite.
Oh, well, it's not
About
old if
the
it's by Parasite.
monsters.
It's like 5 years ago.
2006, dude.
Oh shit, he's been doing it that long? Man.
He's been making
And it,
movies for a while.
and it took him how long to win an Oscar? Dang.
Yeah, slacker.
Oh,
People
man,
still
Godzilla
love that
minus
one.
one.
Was alright with it. Oh yeah,
What you-
Mark, are
what
you
you
gonna
doing?
go see Godzilla -1 minus black and white
Godzilla -1 minus
or
color?
minus color, whatever? Are you gonna watch that?
Nah, probably not. If they've released that
Why?
on Blu-ray with that as an option, but I almost never go see the same movie twice in the theater. It's just not something I do.
What movies
Oh,
have you
God.
seen?
Stanley
Guys, look-
Kubrick
look-
centers tribod in the middle of a hallway. Holy fuck! Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's like, can't wait to put this in my video essay. It says liminal space. That's called a 1-point perspective. It's a trademark.
Yeah, it's called a medium shot, you fucking moron.
Cinema's dead.
Yeah, there are these like soy jacks that sometimes I enjoy when people kind of like give them shit on Twitter, like this cinema Twitter, because they showed that, you know, that part in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's that ass shot of the girl in the red shorts who's like walking towards the house. You know,
Yeah.
it's a really famous shot. But
Yeah,
like
the
some
best
guy
shot
was
in the
like,
movie.
yeah, it's a great shot, you know. But this one like moron on movie Twitter was like, this shot is so brilliant because Toby Hooper set it up so that the house appears to be growing and devouring her throughout this like frame. Like, and so I was like, no, it's not. She's just walking closer to the house, and so the house is getting bigger. Good.
My people.
Your people, yeah, belong in a psych ward,
Yeah. Oh,
or at least
geez.
you know, I don't. They
how are we gonna-
belong in like one of those nursing homes with like Thomas the Tank Engine on the curtains. You know.
How are we
There's a
gonna
nursing
fill in
home that
another
has
25 minutes of this terrible stream? Can we talk about more about Eyes Wide Shut? Which
Why?
celebrity?
You don't even have more to say
What-
about that.
Which celebrity? Because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Which celebrity deaths do you guys think were actually murders?
I don't know. I wish all of them. I don't think there's
I
any
think they were
celebrity deaths,
all.
like-
I think they were all suicides from jacking off. I think Robin Williams actually died jacking off. I think. I think all. Of
who's
them
the guy from Kill Bill? What's his name? Carradine.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jason, Jason Carradine.
Yeah, he's the confirmed died while jacking off.
Yeah, yeah. They
Yeah.
only confirmed him because he didn't. He's not like a. If he was an A-lister, they'd be like, oh yeah, he was just really sad and not
Yeah.
horny.
He took his own life. Yeah. So so you think every celebrity who hung themselves was actually trying to get like autoerotic asphyxiation?
Yeah,
and it just went
every
wrong?
single one were just
Every single
jacking
one of them,
off
okay.
with a belt tied around their neck. And this show's only going to get better from here, folks, as we delve into conspiracies and who died jacking off.
Elffinder General says Society is like Eyes Wide Shut, but good. I think we did a
That's
Society
true.
stream, right? Yeah, Society.
Man, why
was
do I need to
great.
watch Eyes Wide Shut if I've already seen Society? It's like I don't need to watch Silent Rage if I've seen Project Metal Beast, but you assholes made me watch Silent Rage anyway.
No, you're the one that made us watch it.
I didn't make you watch
asked
anything.
you
It's that guy right there, Elffinder General. It's his fault.
Get him!
Man, a lot of Chuck Norris movies are like that. You know, I always think they're going to be exciting, but then they're not. Like Lone Wolf McQuade, like everybody hyped that up. Like, yeah, that's a classic action movie, and then I watch it and it's boring as fuck. And I'm like, oh god, they're all like this, aren't they? I wish I was watching Cobra.
I wish we were watching Blood Rage.
Oh man,
I watched that movie one time.
Yeah,
Ah,
we
yes,
had
I
a
did
great
as
stream
well.
about it.
We
Remember
should
that
do
time I
like
watched a
let's
movie?
do a clip show where we talk about old episodes and movies.
I really did want to put together a clip show, but I don't have like
You don't have any
$100
best of
time.
footage because our stream
Yeah,
fucking sucks, man.
Yeah,
No, first of
I've
all,
actually been saving all of our best of footage into a folder. Now I need to tell you guys that folder is empty.
first of all, if we did a best of, it would just be 70% of our show.
Oh shit! I watched something that's halfway on the discussion we're having. I watched Raiders of the Living Dead. Severin just put out that Blu-ray of it, and now that you guys have seen that movie, have you?
No.
No. All right. So let me just give you the gist of it real quick, and I'll try not to bore you like Nasser did with Eyes Wide Shut.
I didn't bore you, but what can I say about it besides everyone in the movie gets naked and horny? 'Cause you guys
I
haven't
watched
seen it.
this movie where everyone's horny and he talks to the piano guy and he's horny too.
Well, you guys haven't
No.
seen it, so what else can I say? I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but basically, secret societies are real, and they're horny, and they're evil, and everything is fake.
Yeah. Okay.
And they killed Stanley Kubrick for making this movie.
Do you think they killed Julian Sands, or do you think he just like fell off a cliff?
No, he was masturbating.
No, Julian Sands was just
avalanche.
retarded. he was just retarded. I mean, no, they might. I don't know if anyone's that retarded.
Oh, was
You
he-
guys
he-
not
he-
heard of that? There's masturbating by avalanche now.
I know. No. What happened was he was masturbating like naked out in the wilderness, and he accidentally fell asleep like belly down. So he glued his dick to a boulder, and he couldn't get back up, and then he just like starved to death.
That's
Julian
why it
Sands
says
was like,
died dick down. It says
Dick
that.
down.
Julian Sands was like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna take a whole cooler full of raw steaks, and I'm gonna go to the hills where the mountain lions frequent, and see you guys."
Let nature
at dinner."
take its course.
Right. Like he was either super retarded or they killed him.
Let me tell you about Raiders of the Living Dead. Let's just get this out of the way because
Yeah.
none of you are going to watch it. All right, so this asshole bought this movie in 1982 called Dying Day, and he said that the movie wasn't complete and that it needed more footage because it wasn't long enough and it wasn't finished. And so he took this like random zombie movie and he chucked out about 75% of the movie, and he filmed all these new scenes that make no sense. There's a scene with a cowboy, like a 90-year-old cowboy who's an actual like golden age actor. He played a knockoff of the Lone Ranger called the Unknown Ranger. They like dug him up out of obscurity, like Krusty the Clown style, and they put him in the movie. They got the love interest lady from the original Mummy. She's like 90 years old, and she couldn't remember her lines, so she's reading all of her lines off a cue card. They got the kid from The Toy, that Richard Pryor movie, who was like 16 at this point, and he had like no career left. They got him in it. And the zombies are running around, and this kid has a laser disc player that doesn't work, so he turns it into a ray gun, and then they use the laser disc ray gun to shoot all the zombies. And it's just an absolute piece of shit movie, but it's really fucking weird. But the thing is that
you said this is a true story?
It's based on a true story. Yes,
Okay.
you can in fact turn your laser disc player into a ray gun. That's just one of those
heard
things the
that.
government doesn't want you to know about.
Yeah.
And that's why they don't let you watch Raiders of the Living Dead at Eyes Wide Shut parties. But anyway, the Severin Blu-ray though, it actually has as a bonus feature the original zombie movie that the guy cut to pieces that turned into his weird
rad.
dog shit movie. And the guy was lying for like the past 40 years. He was fucking lying because the movie on that Severin has on there is complete. It's 80 minutes long, and the movie that the guy made out of it is only 85 minutes long. So everything about the movie not being done or not being long enough is all bullshit. And it's a better movie. It actually makes sense. The plot all hangs together. The acting's a lot better. The dialogue's a lot better. There's more zombies. It's a better movie.
He just wanted to make his own shit piece.
Pretty much, he just took somebody else's movie. He's like, well, I'll just use 25% of this as raw materials, and then I'll just make up some bullshit with a bunch of like dying Hollywood nobodies that I can rent from an old folks home and add some bullshit with a ray gun.
What the fuck?
It's such a weird movie because the first time I saw it was when it was on Commander USA, which was the horror host guy on the USA Network in the early 90s, and he played that movie. And it's not a good movie. It's like it's Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 tier, where it's just a whole lot of random bullshit weaving in and out of pre-existing footage. Like there's a part where they go to the main characters for no reason. Go to a Three Stooges movie marathon, and for about 5 minutes of the movie, they just play an uninterrupted clip of the Three Stooges. It's just they're filling time. It's the most bewildering nonsense movie I've watched. It's actually
Nasser,
really
play the clips from the Three Stooges. I just got an idea.
Oh yeah, let's get NDA'd real quick.
Right.
Some of them are public domain.
That'd be a good way to fill these.
3 of them are public domain, and only one of them has Curly.
Have you seen that Three Stooges movie? Not the one that's a Three Stooges movie, like Stooge Mania.
It's Stooge Mania. Yeah, it's the one where they use the 3 public domain shorts. They're just trying their best to like weave footage around those 3 shorts because it's like about a bunch of guys at a psych ward who are obsessed with the Three Stooges, but those Three Stooges shorts specifically, and no other Three Stooges shorts. And it's just them watching those shorts over and over again for like 90 minutes.
One of them's the oyster one. I think that one's pretty good.
No, that's a good one. I think it's the only one with Curly that's public domain is the plumbing one. I think the other 2 are Shemp ones.
Oh no,
I don't know.
Worse than I thought.
It is worse than you thought.
I've never seen any of these. I'm not a boomer.
You've never seen a Three Stooges?
No.
Is this why you didn't like Evil Dead 2? Because you're just not in the Stooge sphere?
Because I'm just not an idiot.
Well, that's 11 minutes we're going to have to eat unless we can figure something else out here. Come on, guys. Brainstorm.
Anybody else ever see a movie?
Right. Well, you weirdos wouldn't go with it when I was like, yeah, guys, which celebrities were actually murdered? And you guys,
literally.
Oh God! All right, I don't know what celebrities are dead. Do you think so? Phil Hartman got killed by his wife. Do you think his wife was an Illuminati assassin?
Yeah.
Or was she just a crazy bitch? That's one celebrity that does bum me out. Is Phil Hartman
I think
dying.
they killed Chris Benoit. I don't think he did it. I think.
Poor victim Chris Benoit, man. He's just misunderstood.
That's exactly what they would want you to believe, Mark.
You're just following the rightoid narrative that Chris Benoit did nothing wrong. That's what all the Republicans say.
No, I don't think
he just hugged a little too hard. That's all.
No, they killed him and his family.
I mean, he's a pro wrestler. Like, what did he have information? Like, what information could he possibly have? Like, I
don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't plan this.
Did they kill the Ultimate Warrior too? Did he know too much?
I don't know, dude. I don't know what he did, but they wanted him dead.
Oh, did Macho Man figure out that Slim Jims are made of people, so they had to kill him before he could tell everybody?
Or who was the one dude that the one wrestler that was like descending down from something and then he accidentally fell out?
Oh, that's Owen Hart, yeah.
Owen Hart, yeah. They
masturbating up there and he hung himself.
Yep, that's what happened. You already know See, and that's the crazy thing. Is like once I tell people that, their brain realizes they already know this shit, and I just help them find it out. You know what I mean?
They say we only use like what 15% of our brain power. You're just helping us unlock the other like 85%.
Yeah.
Hey, oh yeah, you heard Vince McMahon had to retire because his prostitute like Me Too'd him, right?
Dude, he got fucking that guy. I mean, if you guys haven't seen the text, he's got a lot of energy for like an old dude. Like that's
Vince McMahon, yeah, because he's insane.
How old is he? Like 85?
I don't know. Timeless.
Ooh. Apparently, he's like one. He's crazy, but for everything I've heard about him, he's also kind of like he's perfect for owning a wrestling fortune because he stopped developing around age 14. So he's just perpetually a teenager, like in his brain. He's like an 85-year-old teenager. I believe it.
Oh man.
He eats like ketchup and hot dogs, and he didn't know what a burrito was when he was like 70.
Are you
Someone
serious?
Triple H had to explain to him what a burrito was because he'd never seen one before.
I would have ketchup and hot dogs. I would love to hear that conversation.
So it's a tortilla that's got beans and meat in it. Like, whoa, slow down. What's a tortilla?
You mean like a taco?
Yeah, like a taco, but it's soft. Then it's not a taco if it's soft.
Yeah, this comment from Eric explains so much. He says, after spending my childhood in Germany, The first things that happened when my family moved back to the States were Phil Hartman's death and Columbine. It was not a good summer.
That
You
was a
those
pretty
things,
bad
feel
time.
Eric.
wasn't
you'd
it?
feel
This
unsafe
German.
on the streets. I think with Phil
No,
I
it
know
was
when
the
Phil Hartman
German.
died,
That
everyone
was
had
the
to come in from outside sooner. You had to be in by 4. 'Cause
Yeah,
Phil
yeah, it
Hartman
was a
still was on
curfew
the
at 6
street.
o'clock. You know,
Yep.
like, oh man,
Everything was under
crazy,
lockdown.
crazy crack addicted wives are out there with shotguns just shooting everybody. You
They're
better get
waiting
indoors,
in the
kid.
shadows. Andy Dick's waiting to give you a Coke to send you on a fucking rampage.
Man, can
Not
you
getting that.
imagine? Like, you know, you're walking down a dark alley in the middle of the night, and Andy Dick just like springs out at you with a knife, and like right before he slashes you up, John Lovitz shows up and just like rams Andy Dick into a wall, and then disappears up into the sky like Batman. You're like, wow,
Oh
Yeah.
man, I love
John
John
Lovitz.
Lovitz. Jeez, this is gonna be
Okay,
like
I
the longest
watched
ending
the
30 minutes of my
Choich. I
life.
watched the Choich from
Oh,
that
how
Severance
Italian
sale.
was it?
Italian as fuck because it had Asia Ar. No, it's real Italian. And that one was real disappointing. The best thing about it was the really shiny slipcover that Severin put on it. The movie itself, pretty fucking boring. It's about a bunch of people inside a church in Italy, and then one of them finds a big old cross in the basement, and then they step on the cross, and the cross breaks, and there's a big pit underneath with a bunch of demons in it, and then the demons come out and start possessing people, and then they can't get out of the church, and then they all die, and then that's the movie.
Why are you
It
saying
goes
church
on
like
for like
that?
100 minutes. Because it's fun to say
It's
church.
fun. He's having a good time.
Yeah, man, we like to have fun here, Nasser.
Do
Sorry,
we? Then why
can't
did we
talk
watch
about your...
Silent Rage? This has been my least favorite episode of this show in history. Okay.
All right, you got me, Nasser. Yeah, you proved me wrong. We don't like to have fun because we
You
watch
got him,
Silent Rage.
Nasser. You got him.
I'm Jamie Kennedy, and you're watching Kinonomicon.
What if you walk into the Eyes Wide Shut party and Jamie Kennedy's there?
That's the only thing that could make me turn around and walk out of an Eyes Wide Shut party.
To walk, don't run.
It's
to
like-
your nearest Eyes Wide Shut party.
Shit, man. Like, I've walked into an Eyes Wide Shut party, and Clint Howard has been there, and I didn't walk out. But, fuck, man. And the Jamie Kennedy's in there, like, nope.
All right. Bye.
Yeah.
Hey.
Imagination.